Okay, y'all, you would have thought that this was over, but it's still going on. We are about to talk about it. The judge just granted Drake access to Kendrick's finances over a rap beef, y'all. This is so crazy it don't make sense. If he's going after the label, why is he going after his funding? I don't understand it. He all in Kendrick's business over a beef. This is why you don't let outsiders come in and get him a career in rap when they can't, stick to the politics of rap, okay? You don't go sue somebody because they win a rap war. It just don't make no sense, but it is what it is. So let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So the judge just granted Drake access to Kendrick Lamar's contract and his finances, y'all. This is what they're reporting right now. Drake wins access to Kendrick Lamar's contract in the UMG lawsuit. But they're saying it's a catch. The legal feud between Drake and Universal Music Group just took another dramatic turn. And now Kendrick Lamar's name is smack in the middle of it. Judge Janet A. Vargas has officially granted Drake and his legal team access to view Kendrick's Interscope contract, y'all. This is really ridiculous. I don't even see how people still got respect for Drake right now at this point. I just don't. Something the Toronto rapper has been pushing hard to see for months. But before fans get too excited, there's a twist. The public won't be seeing a single word of it. So even though they letting Drake see it, they're not letting the public see it. Okay, y'all? Drake's lawsuit against UMG has been heated up since earlier this year, with the OVO star accusing the label of deliberately inflating the success of Kendrick Lamar's hit song, Not Like Us. He's still sour about this song. Now, word on the street is they did the same thing with him and making his sales seem like they were more than they were and this and that and this. But when somebody do it against him, he's still crying about it, y'all. He's still crying about it to this day. Now, according to Drake's team, the label alleged, okay, behind the scenes maneuvering not only fueled Kendrick's dominance in their highly publicized feud, but also crossed into defamation territory. To back up those claims, Drake's attorney have been hammering UMG with discovery requests demanding access to documents, contracts, and even executives' private communication. At the top of that wish list, Kendrick Lamar's deal with Interscope, which Drake's camp believes could show whether preferential treatment or unusual promotional tactics were at play. Now, I'm going to say this in Drake's favor. The only thing that would make sense about this whole situation that Drake is going this hard to sue them and this and that and that and this is if his security is suing, the family is suing him. Because y'all remember, soon as, the beef got to going and Drake's house got hit up and stuff like that, one of his security or somebody on his team got hit up too. So if they're suing Drake, then it would make sense that Drake is going so hard at them because he's getting sued. So it's more, you know what I'm saying? More than likely he want to sue them. That would make more sense than you just still mad about a beef. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I'm gonna say in his favor that possibly this could be the reason, because people got hit up that was on his side, that was at his house, supposed to be securing him in his house. Okay, and people got hit up. So could the family be suing them? I don't know. That would make more sense to him just doing this because you lost the battle. I'm just saying, y'all. Now, back in June, UMG did hand over a version of Kendrick's contract, but with so many redactions that Drake's lawyers called it unreadable and uncompromised. That looked like they trying to hide something comprehensible. In fact, they say the vast majority of the 22-page agreement was blacked out. So that made them even more curious if you blacking everything out, okay, y'all? UMG produced a heavy redacted version of the Interscope agreement with Kendrick Lamar. The extent of UMG's redactions, which cover the vast majority of the 22-page agreement, rendered the agreement unreadable and incomprehensible, Drake's filing read. Not surprisingly, they pushed again for a clearer copy earlier this month, and now Judge Vargas has sided with them. So the judge is saying, no, y'all gave them some paperwork, but they can't see nothing that's going on right there. Y'all, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They did the same thing for his career that they did for him. So I don't see what the big problem is, to be honest with y'all, but it is what it is. Now, according to legal documents obtained by one of the bloggers, Vargas ruled that Kendrick's contract must be produced in full. However, she also granted UMG's request to keep it under seal. Translation: the only people allowed to see it will be those directly involved in the case. Fans, media, and even curious industry insiders won't get a peek at the details. Okay, y'all? Drake is good for hiding stuff. I'm just say that, y'all. He went to court and they shut down the courtroom. They was making sure nobody got in to see that baby mama drama. Okay, y'all? So he's good at trying to hide stuff when stuff is going on. And, he out here, I'm just saying, doing him, okay? Now, the plaintiff and UGM's request for permission to file under seal a contract between UMG Recordings, Inc. and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, as produced by UMG in redacted form with the designated attorney eyes only, is granted. So this is what they're saying, that only the attorneys can see it or whatever. Nobody else outside of the attorneys is going to be able to see this. The judge explained that UMG successfully proved the contract contains confidential, sensitive business information. The court therefore finds that in this instance, the interest in protecting confidential business information outweighs the qualified First Amendment presumption of public access. This is what she added, okay? Now, while winning access to Kendrick's contract is a big step, Drake isn't stopping there. He still ain't satisfied. He's also demanding to see emails and text messages from UMG CEO Lucian Grange sent prior to the release of Not Like Us. In addition, Drake wants somebody from the inside must be telling him some information. Y'all, let me know what y'all think in this. He is going after specific things as if somebody on the inside is like, oh, if you want to know, blah, 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 ask for this and ask for that. That's what it's starting to look like. Somebody on the inside is telling him some stuff. But I'm wondering now, if P. Diddy didn't went out after these higher ups and other artists have went after these higher ups and they end up in jail or gone. I'm just saying, y'all, what's the difference with Drake? Why ain't they coming at Drake? Or is they waiting? Is he around? Security are always around him or something like that? Because this is huge that he's going after Lucian Gray and them and UMG. And ain't nobody trying to come for him. I'm just trying to figure that one out, y'all. Because everybody else, word on the street, that fought against any type of record label or whatever, you see where they at right now. Okay, y'all? You see where Michael Jackson at. You see where people are at that went after these record labels. And he going after the demon of all demons. I'm saying Lucian and them. I'm just saying. Word on the street is this is where you coming into these real elites at right here. And what is really going on? I'm just saying. Is Drake always surrounded by security that can't get at him? Because something ain't right about this. That everybody else that say that they got a problem with these record labels, they get touched. Or something mysteriously happens. But Drake is running around here suing the pants off of all of these big heads. And ain't nothing being done. I'm just asking y'all. Okay? Now Drake wants financial records from Interscope's chief executive and is targeting over a dozen UMG executives in total. So he ain't just going after the boss man. He going after the employees too, up under them, okay? Hoping to uncover evidence that could bolster his defamation claims. Somebody is talking. Y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think somebody is working with Drake on the UMG and them side? Because he are going after specific stuff for a reason, okay, y'all? Whether Judge Vargas will allow him to dig deeper into these communications remains to be seen. For now, Kendrick's contract is locked up tight, viewable only to attorneys, with the public left in the dark. This is what they're saying. The ruling underscores just how tangled the rap feud has become. It's no longer just lyrical jabs on wax. Now it's courtroom battles, sealed contracts, and legal strategies. This is what they're saying. While fans may never know what's inside Kendrick's Interscope deal, Drake and his lawyers clearly believe holds key to their larger case against UMG. Y'all, it's about to go down. And we going to find out what's in there or not. Because we going to know when Drake done won that case or when they done tossed it. Okay, so we still going to know if there was something in it. Okay, y'all? Now, for Kendrick, it's another twist in a year where he's dominated headlines with Not Like Us. For Drake, it's a rare legal win that could set the stage for more revelations down the line if the judge decides to let them keep digging in his information. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. This is crazy on so many levels that they even letting somebody do this. But at the same time, Kendrick been out here selling himself out too. I'm just saying. The mockery, the everything. I'm just saying. Kendrick ain't no better than the rest of them. So maybe it's just his turn right now for to put his business on blast and everything else. But they made them unseal it, y'all. They made them unseal it. And it's only sealed to the public. But Drake is all up in that ninja's business. Okay, y'all? So stay tuned. Stay tuned. They talking about we ain't going to know what's in it. But we going to know who win. We going to know if something was in there against, you know what I'm saying? Against Drake. We going to know if Drake was right. If them lawyers end up winning. Now, if they throw this out and Drake don't get anywhere, we all know that, you know, he just out here just throwing a little hissy fit because he lost the battle. But, you know, stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all, because it is going down in Drake's and Kendrick Lamar's world. Back and forth, taxes and all kind of stuff. Now he all in this man's business. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. If I was Kendrick, I would counter and say, I want to see your business too. If I was him. Ain't no way you going to know all my stuff and I ain't going to know yours. I'm just saying, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.